Hi, ladies. It's your coach Sherry here. It's day 2 of our fitness frenzy, and I hope you guys are having a great week so far. I just wanted to welcome you to the group, and I wanted to emphasize that this group is not about dramatic changes in just 4 weeks. My style is I don't believe in crash dieting or just anything that you're going to lose 10, 15, 20, or whatever pounds in a month. I believe that becoming healthy and getting healthy is a gradual process. So I know some of you might be feeling a little nervous because you think, oh my gosh, we're just going to be eliminating everything from um, you know our life. And so I just want you to know that to not be nervous and that we're going to take it step by step. Like yesterday was a big thing. I know most of you well, maybe some of you drink water pretty well, but I know a lot of us don't. That was always my vice. I was a huge Diet Pepsi drinker for a long time, and it took a while to break that habit. But what I want to talk about today, real quick, is to start looking through your pantry. And again, if you haven't sent me your story, please do, because I just want to go over it and it'll help me individually with you guys because everyone is different. But first of all, I would like you to go through your pantry. And I know that some of you have families and kids and you can't necessarily just get rid of everything, but I want you to be aware of how much of a certain product you're buying. Like if your pantry is just full of cookies, you've got to make yourself aware of that. That wasted money because it's really calories that are just not healthy for your body. It's just going in and it's doing nothing for you. Or if you're buying processed rice instead of just making rice, organically, or um, just I'm sorry, the instant rice. The instant rice you can put in the microwave or whatever. You want regular whole grain rice I mean, it takes a little longer to cook, but it's better for your body. Just really kind of becoming more in tune with what's in your pantry and what's in your refrigerator. How much fruit do you have? How much vegetables do you have? If you see that you have a lot more processed than vegetables and fruit, we need to readjust that. So start looking at that. I do want you guys to do, like I said, I want at least 30 ounces of water a day. We're going to start out with that. And I also want you to add one vegetable and one fruit to your diet this week, every day. One vegetable and one fruit. And I want to know what is your toughest meal of the day. Or it might even be snacks. I know mine is snacking at night. So start thinking about that. What's your toughest meal of the day? And the other little tidbit, aside from adding a fruit and vegetable to your meals, is I want you to stop eating 2 to 3 hours before you go to bed. So you really should not be eating anytime after 7 p.m. So unless like you're me and you're pregnant, it's a little different story. But seriously, you really should not be eating after 7 p.m. And if you are starving, and you're having trouble going to sleep before you go to bed because you're hungry, then I would go with eating a little bit of protein, having maybe a little bit of peanuts or actually peanuts would be probably the best thing. Is peanuts, almonds, pecans, that kind of stuff. It's great, and it also helps your muscles repair. So that's kind of my tidbit today. Again, send me your stories. Tell me what meal is the toughest meal of the day for you, or if it's snacking. And then I want you to continue with your water intake, at least 30 ounces a day. And then to stop eating after 7 p.m. And then also to start looking at your pantry and refrigerator to really get a good picture of where you are at and what you need to work on. Okay, guys, have a great day. Bye-bye.